Hello, everybody. We are back. Finally, finally back live. Hope everybody is having a great Saturday. And we are going to give this. It's not quite ready on that side yet, but I hope everybody is having a good day and is excited to be here. We've got a lot on the plate for today. Mainly ATS this morning. We will take a break. We'll probably do some of the bus. I've got the bus on the docket for after that. And then the ultimate ending for today is going to be D&D with the boys. I got a D&D one-off that Mr. Derek Fallon Gaming is doing for the birthday, and so I'm really excited for that. I don't know if they're here watching the live or not, but if they are, feel free to say hi, Derek. He will. I'm so stoked for his. At some point today, I will show creation of that character. I already have general the senses of what I'm going to do for the character, but I figured, you know what, let's create it live on stream for you guys and have a little bit of fun, let you guys have some input on it, because you know what, why the hell not? All right. Give me just a second, guys. All right. All right. So, give us just a moment. We'll load into the profile. Now, I am missing a couple of the newer states. Don't have Arkansas or Missouri yet. So, don't have either of those two states, unfortunately. We'll just go to the city we're closest to. Let me double check and make sure we are getting... Doesn't look like we are getting audio for the game. Momento. This is an issue. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. We are getting audio. Alright, what the son of a bitch. What are we doing? Alright. We're gonna go here. There we go. Let me hit that transition button. Alright. Alright. And we're gonna go ahead and pick up a job. Now, I was briefly having a problem with this game actually keeping itself running. So we are going to hope it stays steady for us today. Alright. You know what? Let's take some buttermilk. Where's this buttermilk going to? Omaha? Omaha or Casper? We haven't gone to Casper yet. You know what? Screw the buttermilk. Let's go. Let's go. I hope there's a way to get out this way. I kind of just went this way assuming that there was. Yeah, there is. If you want to call this an exit. Yeah, this is an exit.
Okay, let's find a new route. Rerouting. Finding a new route. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
I'm so pissing off the GPS.
Keep
So
left,
bad, right?
and then turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. It was a nice ride.
What do you mean, nice ride? I drove right down the road. I didn't go anywhere. Went down the road. My God. And it was nice. It was boring. I'm just kidding. Gotta go back here. Good job. Where are we backing that baby into? Oh, right there. Okay. Alright. Worth it. I already hate this spot. That's gonna suck. But, you know what? We got it. I'd do it for Mincat, but I am not that good. No, it's unfortunately not that good. Yet. Probably gonna have to readjust. I'm expecting to have to at least pull forward once. Because I can already tell I'm so not gonna line up right. But I'm also trying not to hit anything. So, yeah. It's not check my filter. A little close. See, I knew I was gonna have to pull forward at least once. Little wimpy little horns. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's more appropriate. God, it sounds like the Roadrunner. I'm still gonna have to readjust this. Like, not that I'm in a bad spot, I just don't like the alignment of that. I feel like I'm really crooked in the spot, and I don't like that. My head might be crooked, but my parking job shouldn't be. That's still crooked, but we'll live with it.
Time to hit the road.
Alright. Let's get the hell out of this bitch. Let's flip this bitch and get out of here. Whoopsies. Let's get on the road. On the road.
Turn right.
I need to go change one of those settings. There's a setting to make that a little bit less dirty.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Go straight on.
So, like, these is like my second favorite big rig to drive in this game. Most definitely. Second favorite. I love the Volvo.
Go straight on.
Absolutely love the Volvo. The Freightliner Cascadia, however, is my favorite truck to drive. I need to be in this other lane. Go ahead, Mr. Municipal Waste Management. I'm gonna be that asshole. Turn that off. It's annoying. No, you asshole. Guess that's what I get for not being over.
Keep right and then turn right.
I guess that's what I get for not being over early enough. That's my fault, really. really blame it on someone. Oh, I could have stopped. Asshole.
Turn right. Go straight on. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Keep right. Keep left. Go straight on.
Oh, son of a bitch, please stop. Oh, full on crash. The hell? Alright, guys, I gotta figure out why this is going on. I don't understand what the issue is with this game. If I can't get it to work, we may just have to go do another game that I know will work and not have issues. I do not understand why ATS is crashing. This is insane. Literally never had this problem until like a month and a half ago with this game. Let's see if it's gonna work now.
Let's go. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
I totally like set us way back, but see if it works a little bit better now, hopefully. I'm hoping. Went in, made some adjustments to some things. Hopefully that's fixed some things, so let's hope. Here's to hope and cross our fingers, right? Cross our fingers and hope that it works.
Go straight on. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Keep right. Keep left. Go straight on.
Ah, damn. Alright, boys. I gotta figure out what the hell this problem is. It's like, I don't understand what this issue is. I don't understand why I'm having this issue, because I've literally never had this issue with this game ever before now. This is literally the first time I've ever had constant crashes from this game. So bear with me. I'm trying to figure it out. I apologize, guys. I was hoping that the problem would be fixed from what I did earlier this morning. Unfortunately, that was not the case, so. we're gonna try this again. I'm not quite sure what the issue is, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, I think it's just gonna be a matter of playing the settings and figuring it out. It's not the way I like to do it, but
Drive safe.
one more time.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Now everything's weird.
Turn right. Go straight on. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Let's hope for the best. So far, we're not getting enough frame hits like we were before. I don't know what was going on with all those frame hits, but we're doing pretty good so far.
Keep right. Keep left. Go straight on.
Nope. There's another one. Y'all, I literally have no clue what this issue is. I literally don't know what this issue is. Alright guys, give me a minute. I gotta think whether I'm just gonna switch to another game. I don't know if I really want to fight with this all day. Alright, everybody. So, I've just made the decision. We're gonna go play one of my other favorite games. Instead of fighting with ATS all morning. Because, or ATS all afternoon. I'm, just so you guys know, I will be alive pretty much all evening. I'm getting with individuals right now. I think we're planning on starting the D&D campaign right around 4 o'clock. So we're kind of gonna watch for that. I haven't received 100% confirmation on that, so we are gonna just kind of roll with the flow. And I will be getting that ready. So I found this other game, and I genuinely love it. Go ahead and get into the game before I switch it over for you guys. But I will get that camera up and going. Oh crap. So that you guys can actually see me. I don't know why my camera is so large on the screen. Holy. Oh my gosh. Come on, I know I can make my camera smaller. Holy shit. Why is this not working? Un momento, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I don't know why this is not letting me make my webcam, not the entire freaking screen. Give me just a moment. Alright, everybody. There we go. Hello. Welcome. Back to this. Now, welcome to Railroader. This is currently... Yes. I was dropping off cars at the Dillsborough Yard. On the Dillsborough sighting. Because pretty much... I think, honestly, I might just leave the caboose down here with these guys. That one's a little bit further up. But it's not going all the way to Whittier. So, park brake this, baby. Park brake that, baby. What we are gonna go do real quick though is I know there's plenty of other work to do. Plenty of other work to do. We're just gonna fucking quick travel. Anyway, welcome to the Sylvia area. This is gonna be absolute fun. A whole level of insanity of switching is what we are in for. Close that. Park brake that car real quick. Let's go ahead and just follow the lead car here. We go down the rails. Why is my... Oh, I must have muted myself at some point and completely forgot. Nah, I'm an idiot. You know what? Hey. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know that I had no sound and I was sitting here trying to talk. That's what brothers are for. Anyway. Kind of just letting this train do its own thing. But I have it set at 10. It should be like 15. But yeah, we got this switching at Sylvia. And we got a whole other cut of cars that's further down the line. That's up in Dillsboro. That's a whole other set of cars that we can cut and sort. Those are connected to the long haul, the road engines. I'm currently using one of my fancy dancy little switchers right now. Now, quite simply, you could get real lazy about this. I've done it before where you just get tired of doing all the maneuvers and you just tell the thing what to do. It's easier, but I feel like it's kind of cheating a little bit. Like, this is rather simple. Have another game open. I don't know what you were talking about. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. There's no other game other than this one open. I'm gonna give you a heads up, Corey, if you're looking at the Steam overlay, it may be wrong. I promise you, I only have one game open. I can't run more than one game at the same time. Well, you can with certain games, but I don't like to. Very bad for your PC, in my opinion. Or at least I feel like it would be. Like, I don't know what other game you think I have open, because I don't have another game open. I can hear it. Satisfactory? Bro, I don't even have Satisfactory installed on my computer. What are you smoking, bro? I love you, bro, but what are you smoking? I don't even have Satisfactory installed on the computer. It's very possible that you are hearing the locomotive of the engine. Because, like, is that what you're hearing? Because if that's what you're hearing, bro, I hate to break it to you, but you're hearing this. I don't have Satisfactory installed on my computer. I appreciate you looking out, though. I really do. I appreciate you looking out. But I know it's not Satisfactory because I don't have it installed. Love you. Love you, bro. If that's your way to try to get me to play Satisfactory, nice try. You cannot put thoughts into my head. It does not work that way. You can try, but you will not succeed. You and I both know that's my gig, not yours. Interesting. I don't know why my mic's so quiet. It's like nearly all the way up. Interesting. It might just be because it's in a different, it's over a little bit from where it was earlier. Is that a better mic quality for you guys? I hope it is. I hope it's better. I hope it's not ridiculously loud and overpowering the video game now. Now I gotta play with the balance. There we go. Alright. With that being said, go back to manual. Go. That's gotta be reverse. I hope that mic audio quality was a better change for you guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me a lot better than you could before. I appreciate Corey for helping me out with that. But I can't wait for D&D later. Corey will probably be on here for that. I thought he was going to join stream, but it looks like he's just going to do moderation. So you know what, Corey? Feel free. Feel free to moderate. I'm okay with that. Also, first and foremost, I don't want to go that way, so I'm going to flip that switch really fast. Straight. Excuse me. Thank you, Corey. Happy birthday to me. Yes, it is birthday. That's why we're live. Literally all day. I'm going to be live for quite a while, so I think I'm already at like 111 minutes on YouTube. I think this is the last time I looked up at it. Yeah, 111 minutes. Last time I looked up at like how long I've actually been live. We're going to be live for a while. So if you're just joining and you want to be here the whole time, there's going to be some variety today. We're not just going to be doing Railroader. The main first part of the day will be Railroader. We'll probably do D&D after Railroader. It's kind of the plan. I was going to do the D&D character creation here on stream, just so that you guys can see that. I planned on using D&D Beyond to create my character. That's kind of just the way I planned on doing it. But and brakes. Didn't quite need a 51% brake application. That was a little bit strong. Not gonna lie. Alright. Backwards. I feel like I've gotten forward and backwards like a lot. Welcome to Switching Railcars. To some people, you know what, I understand how boring this is. Like, I think the whole reason Corey's not joining is because, like, I get how boring this is. It's nothing fancy. Nothing fancy, nothing extravagant or anything like that. It's just very simple work. Once you know what you're doing, this game is really, really easy. And that's something that I will acknowledge. Like, this game is very, very, very easy once you know what you're doing. This game is one of those games where I like to say it's not hard, but there's one of the things I'm glad that they are doing is working on the tutorial a little bit. So they're doing a more in-depth tutorial for this game, which I love. I love that. Because, like, for players like me, right, I've been playing train simulations, like, my entire gaming experience, right? I've just always played train sim games. And so, like, for me, driving a train is not hard, but to, like, the average common person, it might be. You know, they might not know how to do certain things, and so, you know, a better tutorial is always helpful. Gonna just slowly crawl up this siding. Give it a little more power. There's no building yet for this industry yet. There's no building. I just made money. Arr, 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 arr. Money, me boy. We just made money, me boy. Ignore the subtle fucking random SpongeBob reference. Feel free to just ignore that. Well, that's a nice little visual detail. I know it's minor, and I know it's small, but the way that light glares when you look at it straight head on, but if you go just a tad slight to the side, that's a very, very, very nice visual detail that I wanted to point out. That's actually really nice. I like that. Very dumb, very stupid, but you know what? It's a cool visual detail. I like it. Me going backwards. There we go. Yeah, that switch is set, right? On. Have to. I think I'm going up a hill when it comes to Sylvia reversing. I think that's why I'm putting so much damn power into these. This is kind of what makes switching in Sylvia actually kind of fun. Is the fact that you're kind of on an incline in most places here in Sylvia. Early morning in Sylvia and almost all the switching is done now. It's good. Almost hour long worth of switching in Sylvia. Almost every day. So looks like they're already taking work on those. Cool. Same here. This one's empty. Oh yeah, they're really going through the pulpwood now. Cool. That's what we want. We want them to use our supplies for them. That way we can make more money. Check this one's further up. Now, only because I'm gonna go use the bathroom, I'm gonna go ahead and waypoint that and let it play its little part. I'll let you guys follow it. I shall be right back. That was like perfect timing. That timing was like perfect, man. Alright. When's your game thing? Would you like to join the railroad? Is that what you're trying to ask me, Corey? Because we're doing this, and then we'll probably work on the D&D character after. Hopefully I can get all this switching done before D&D. I hope. Okay, so you want to join. Okay. So, first and foremost, in order to do that... Whoopsies, I hit the wrong button. Save. Because... we're going to flip you guys back to this... temporarily. However... save game, whatever. I have to boot up and multiplayer post. Alright. It is back up, and it is the regular tag. That's the PTR tag. Also, this opens it up for those of you who are watching the stream. We don't have passenger service yet. I have yet to timetable the passenger service. But you're more than willing to come train watch with us if you have the game. Feel free. Come watch us do shit. But yes, I am going to, real quick, gonna hop over here real fast. Everybody say hello to Corey. He's been in the chat. He is now here. They should be able to hear you now.
So, what's the thing?
PGR, as it usually is.
PGR?
Yes, that should be the tag. It should be the railroad tag.
Okay, join. No railroads with extinct reporting mark PGR.
Interesting. Hold on.
Yeah, D&D's still 4, correct?
I believe so. I haven't heard anything from anybody else saying that we're not doing it at 4.
Because Fred's like, what time is D&D? So I'm replying to him right now.
Oh, sorry. Reporting mark is the PG... Sorry, PG and GRR. So PG, the and sign, and then GRR. FYI, if you were watching and you felt the need to join us,
PG, 2 R's?
so PG and then the and sign, I forget what you call that, I know it's an and sign.
Extras.
The asterisk sign, and then GRR. We are operating on the Pangea and Garfield Railroad. There's a little bit of a lore behind why Garfield is part of that, but if you guys would like to know the lore behind why there's a Garfield name in my railroad,
No rules with the exact reporting mark. Are you on the beta?
Oh, yes, I am in beta. Hold on.
So
Hold on. Let me double check. Let me make sure I'm in beta.
Because I'm in beta.
Okay, so I'm actually... Okay, I apologize. I forgot to tell you this. A lot of the stuff that we were using in the beta is now in the base game, so you can just fucking kill the beta. I apologize. I didn't tell you that. That is my fault. I will take full responsibility for that. Because I kind of forgot to tell you that part. The beta, I mean...
Great, now we have to wait
It's not going to take that long.
for 2 minutes.
2 minutes. So impatient, Mason. God damn.
So yeah, I help you with your character.
I was planning on 4. I haven't spoken to James yet today.
It's gonna suck if you canceled on us. The DM canceled on us.
Bro, the DM cancels on us? Oh well. I don't think he is, dude. He is so stoked. I was on his YouTube or Twitch stream last night, and he sounded very, very excited for it. Alright, everybody. Welcome to Dillsboro. Here is the large major cut of cars. So this is everything else we still have to do, Corey. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but this is everything else we still have. This is everything else we still have to do. We still have an entire train to switch, Corey. We're nowhere near done. And then we get to run passenger service. Because that's the next thing. Dillsboro fuel.
Yeah, I thought I might as well hang out with you in game for a while.
Alright. So. Oh, hey look. I was already like in the process of breaking this cut in half.
So what's with all those railroads, man?
What?
What's with all the railroad lines? So can you put them anywhere? Or
What do you mean by...
specified places?
Oh, you mean all these
Railroad
side tracks and stuff? So this is actually a yard. So this is this is our Dillsboro yard. So this is our engine shop, and turntables.
It was the first one that popped up, Adam. It's kind of funny.
Honestly, there's not very many people that run this game in multiplayer, so it's kind of fun. Now, here is something that by the way, if you all are watching, this is something that I love about this game right here. Hold on. So this train, I don't want to have to drive this up to Whittier, okay? I don't want to have to drive it up to Whittier. I know that's lazy, but I don't want to. The ability to control T and travel to where you want to set your marker for a train. Whoa, I apologize to everyone that was just watching. I flipped around way too quick. I apologize.
Yes, I think I found you. You were up by Dillsboro?
I'm currently at Dillsboro. I'm just auto-setting a train to leave, head for Whittier by itself. Alright. That boy is going to head to where he needs to go. which is Whittier. The next drop off. My character is actually in the caboose at Dillsboro. So if you want, you can Control T to Dillsboro if you want.
Control T?
Control T. So you pull up the map, and what you do is you hit the M button, with the M key, pull it up, and then, yeah, this is just a yard where, so this yard, Corey, the main reason I have this yard, so anybody also who's watching, the kind of core reason for the yard is, here in a little bit, there's going to be a lot of stuff that has to move up and down the line that is owned by the railroad itself, and because of that, we are definitely going to need this yard. This yard is going to be so helpful. Because I don't know about you, Corey, but I don't want to have to drive pulpwood racks all the way up and down the line all the time. Like, I'd love to be able to just, like, have...
Yeah, it brought me straight to Breakers?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means that you didn't look at Dillsboro on the map. You got to go to...
I did look at Dillsboro on the map.
What?
Control T? Yeah, I'm looking directly at Dillsboro on the map.
So click and then Control T.
There we go.
Yeah, click and then Control T. Sorry, that's not bad. Yeah, you gotta click and then Control T. I forgot about that. I'm like at Dillsboro, not at the yard, but there you go. Kind of cool. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, let me turn up the lighting. God damn, it's dark out here.
Well, it is early morning, Corey, so, I mean, it's freaking 6 o'clock in the morning in game time. Alright.
Oh.
So we're going to Control T back down to Sylvia.
Oh, so much better.
So, I don't know if you see on the map where it says Unit 1201. That's where I'm Control T-ing to. Go away.
1201?
Yes. Should be Loco 1201. Interesting. It did not save this Loco where I wanted it to save it. Alright, whatever.
Okay, how do you get that map?
It's the M menu.
Yeah, that's giving me the map, but it's not giving me the name of the train.
Oh. Is it? Hold on. Let me double check something. I gotta double check.
Does it give me 30, 25, 30, 30, 25, 50, 56, 51.
How about now? Do you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. I figured that was probably the problem why you couldn't see it. Controls it. Why are you standing on top of the train?
Because that's what it teleports me.
You're like, because the car just teleported me there. Go grab this freaking log. Go grab this freaking car. I don't want to do it again. Shit, I'm controlling the wrong train. Okay. Glad I didn't try to set a waypoint. Please tell me I didn't set a waypoint. Hold the fuck up. Son of a bitch. Alright, hold on. I gotta do something. I screwed something up.
Wow, last time I was in this game, you only had like $900.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I grinded the hell out of this. Alright. Now we're gonna hit unit to level 1. Okay. Now we're correct. Me just lazily moving it over there. Frickin' what time did frickin' Fred wake up? If he's gotta take a damn nap, what time the hell did he wake up this morning?
I don't know. I rub myself with my new
No, shush, don't, no, okay. There's a reason I did not read that out loud, Corey. My god, there's a reason I didn't read it out loud. Oh, Corey. I swear to God, there's a reason I didn't read that out loud. I swear. There's a very specific reason.
So they didn't add anything else so far yet, like what's it called? More content, and are they even gonna add a storyline to
yes.
this game?
So there already is a storyline to this game, Corey. So whoa, hello, Cole. So the storyline is to this game is basically, the Atlantic Railroad saw no value in this region, right? They saw value in the Sylvia area, right? So they kept this area, but they sold the rest of the right-of-way to you, right? And so your goal is to basically say, you know what? Your goal is to prove to the Atlantic Railroad that there was value in the land, in the route. Basically, you take on a railroad route that nobody else wanted to take on because they didn't think it was profitable enough. Is kind of the storyline of this game. Now, let's not make Corey motion sick, hopefully. The only way I avoid motion sickness is to...
Now, as long as I don't move the mouse, I won't get motion sickness. Oh my god. I thought I didn't have motion sickness until I got into this game, Adam.
You're like, I didn't think I got motion sickness. This game, it's the camera itself that's the issue. I'm not gonna lie. This camera has a tendency, if you're not used to it, it will cause motion sickness. See, so this is our south side switcher, and then I have unit 1200, which is up at Whittier. Whittier
So
has.
how do you feel being 5 years away from being 30?
I don't feel any older than I did yesterday. None at all. I feel just
For me,
as
it's
old.
6 months, 40 years.
6
No.
months and 40 years,
10 months.
bro? What? I was gonna say, where the hell did Joe
No.
Man come from?
7 months, 4 years.
It's like 40 years. They haven't been on the earth for 40 years. Shut up.
Until I'm 30.
If I remember correctly, this one is yes.
Yeah.
Like, Whittier hasn't even gotten its delivery yet. Whittier's delivery... Whittier, the city of Whittier. Whittier's delivery of rail cars is currently just going through Thomas Valley, so it's almost to Whittier. We'll get to Control T again once we do that. I love it how you show up after the majority of Sylvia's work is done, Corey. Sorry, boss, I know I'm late.
I woke up like 2 hours ago. So probably around 4:20 when we're no, not 4:20, 4:40 when the D&D game starts.
Literally the last car from that line in Sylvia, Corey.
Last line for Sylvia.
Well, yeah, this is the last line for everything in Sylvia. I've already switched everything else. I'll throw this shit onto the siding, and then we're gonna highball up to fucking Dillsboro and take care of all that shit. Did you want to disconnect the car, or do you want me to do it through the exterior cam?
You can do it.
Okay.
Because at the exact same time I'm watching your stream just to make sure the sound's still decent. Oh, the train by my house is coming by.
Tell him I said hello.
Never mind, it was just my cat cleaning itself. I'm laying on my bed too.
What? How the hell did you mistake a cat for a train?
Because the way she licks herself, it shakes my bed, and the way she was licking herself is the same way how the train would shake my bed.
Still in bed.
And then even though my cat was in my room, she blended into the blanket. No, that can't be a real place, Adam. No.
What? This game?
There is a town. No, there is a real town called Yo Town. It's on exit 33. You want attention? Lie down.
I say that to the dog all the time. If you want attention, sit still. Corey, welcome to the Dillsboro Yard. Actually, break. Before we hit the switch, thank you.
Hey, Adam, question.
Yes.
Do you want to drive? You want to go for a 29-hour drive to go to Yoakum Town?
It's actually kind of tempting to go to Yoakum Town. I'll pitch it to Fred. Ask him if he wants to go on a 28-hour drive to go to Yoakum Town.
Let's wait until we get into call with him, then ask him.
Hey, Yoakum Town, that's fucking awesome. There's a city named Yoakum Town.
I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that's just how it's spelled.
Oh shit, I braked way too early. I braked just a wee bit too early.
He's such a stinky kitty. Yeah.
remember right, it's everything except for this car, yeah.
You know what's funny, Adam?
Your face?
No, my cat for some reason just loves air gel. I could pick her up and just keep her there for hours.
I forgot to do my backup honk. Oh well.
It's so stinky.
I love it how any other time Corey has a very monotone voice, much like Jamie Heineman from the Mythbusters, right? A very monotone voice. But you put a cat in front of him, also it's like, "Hey, this is a cute little thing." I'm gonna give you a little bit of crap for that because that's kind of funny.
Yeah,
I
because
just
it's been
realized.
proven cats respond better to that type of voice.
It's been proven that you have a kitty voice, is what it's called.
Yeah.
You're justifying the fact that you have a baby voice for your cat, okay? You don't need to justify it, Corey. Everybody talks to their animals with a little cute little voice, okay? I don't hold it against you. I talk to the dog the same way. Chill.
Stinky fur baby.
Oh. Yes, these two cars that go here. Okay, cool. So I don't know if we're gonna get to all of it today, but the plan is this is phase 1 of the day in Railroader, and then after D&D, I don't know if we're gonna do the bus. I want to do the bus,
Sure, we could do the bus.
but you don't have the bus. We can't drive the buses together in a bus. The bus is just the bus, like it's a bus, not the bus. It's a bus.
Well, I'll be back. I'm gonna check the mail. I'm gonna try to bring you with.
Alright. So, this is like the pretty much. I'm not gonna say it's the last of switching, because like before 4 o'clock rolls around, we're gonna be done with the primary switching duties of the railroad today. Park brake that shit. This one goes literally right there.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright. There's Dillsboro switching for you. Literally the fastest, I'm not gonna lie, Dillsboro is like the fastest city in this game to switch. Like, it's so easy to switch Dillsboro.
Can you hear me, Adam?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I saw my landlord's yet for a bit. Okay, I'll take you back outside. Blue, did you get to say hi to your boyfriend, Blue? Huh?
What makes you think the cats are dating?
I don't know. It's just like something I like to tease my cat with.
Cat doesn't know what they do for me.
Every time when I tell her, did you see your boyfriend? She gives me a dirty look.
Damn, think about this for a second, Corey. It has taken me 2 hours to switch Sylvia and Dillsboro.
Jesus.
2 hours. It's been a 2-hour ordeal just to switch. I've been live for long. Actually, no, it's been a little under 2 hours because I've only been live for 2 hours. I tried to get ATS to work earlier, but ATS keeps crashing. I don't know what the frick is going on with that game. Like, ATS just, like, keeps crashing, and I don't know what to do to fix it. I've been trying very
I think
hard.
it's that new update they had recently.
Is it does it do it to you too?
I don't know yet. I haven't tried it yet, but I will try it here in a bit.
Like,
But most likely,
I don't know why it's
it'll
doing
probably
it to
the
me.
update that they had 4 days ago. Most likely that.
Well, mine's been doing it for a while. Like, mine's been doing it for almost a month. Like, it's kind of killed the game for me. Like, I want to play it, but, like,
Have you reported the issue?
I have reported it to SES. I have told SES that there's this problem. Corey, are you watching my
You gotta
stream?
remember, bug fix. They need to go through the bug list of bugs.
I
that
know there's a lot of
report
people
just to
probably.
figure out the-
If it can't be just me, because like I've gone through, Corey. I think you're the one watching my stream, right? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't even know. Going through a tunnel, Corey.
Just me and you in the chat.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't get a lot of people watching my streams, but you know what? I have fun, and I get more late viewers on streams, if that makes sense. So I get more people who watch after the stream is over.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate those viewers just as much as I appreciate the live viewers. Oh, we are going. Oh, let's not derail. Let's not derail. Let's not derail. I felt like I was going way too fast around that corner. Like, technically, we're kind of acting as the Dillsboro team right now. I think I mentioned this earlier in my stream, but eventually the way I want to set up this railroad is where we'll be able to have a total of 8 different players. Somebody will be running different parts of the map, because this map gets so big that it's almost nearly, except for with auto engineer, is it possible for you to run everything by yourself. Using auto engineer you can't, but it's so much more fun with other people. Don't you agree, Corey?
I guess.
Makes it feel more real when you got more people with you.
I'm excited for the new Doom Slayer game. You said you wanted to be an elf, correct, Adam?
Yes, I love playing D&D as an elf. D&D as an elf is one of my favorite races to play. A, because you're small, and you get underestimated. The DM always underestimates
Those are
the
gnomes,
elf.
Adam.
Sorry, the gnomes.
Elves are one of the taller creatures.
See, here's what I don't understand. Depending on, like, the iteration of elf, like, D&D elves are tall. Like, pretty much every other than, like, Final Fantasy XIV, pretty much every other version of an elf is short.
Uh-huh.
Does anybody have an answer for me? Like, I know that's, like, a weird thing to be annoyed by, but, like, why is there...
It's because of Tolkien. With his, Hobbit movies.
First of all, J.J. Tolkien is not a dude that wrote the Hobbit books, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong on that one. Don't scold me in the chat if I'm wrong.
The Lord of the Rings or the Hobbits, because those shit. Because of that is why most media, when you see elves, they're like 6 feet, 7 feet tall.
That's right. It started with
elves was Nordic.
Yeah, that's right. If I remember,
Nordic,
yeah,
they were like couple feet.
Elves are like by Nordic standards are very short. That's why I've never understood why like there's so many different iterations of elves, but they're all tall, and I'm like that doesn't make any sense. Like, by the way, I just want people who are watching to know, I feel like this is actually how me and Corey would be like doing this job, sitting here talking about something completely menial, pointless, has nothing to do with our job. However, we're still talking about it. I feel like this is exactly how me and Corey would do this job. Am I wrong, Corey?
No, and I have the beard to go with the job too.
Dude, I got the freaking beard to go with the railroad job too. What do y'all think? Y'all think my beard is enough to pass off as a railroad man? Like I'm pretty sure like if
No.
I didn't work in fast food. I
Maybe
don't
a
really
lawyer.
work in fast food. You are why a lawyer? Why a lawyer? Why do you think my beard screams lawyer? Like I do not understand that. Like
It just does.
Alright, chat. Prove me wrong. I don't think my beard screams lawyer. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm delusional, and don't think it screams lawyer. If it screams lawyer, it screams lawyer. Then I picked the wrong
Slight
profession.
trim. Ever so slight trim, it'll be lawyer.
So what you're saying is in order to get it to be less hobo, it would be a lawyer. You can actually kiss
Yeah.
my butthole. Can't believe you think I'd be a lawyer. Do you think I'd be a good lawyer, Corey? Here's the real question. If I was a lawyer, would you let me represent you? I swear. He's gonna say no, chat. He's gonna fucking say no.
Yes, but legally you cannot because conflicts of interest.
That is not true. Depends on what I am representing you for.
If it's for murder, yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
it's for, like,
if
partnership,
I'm
you
representing
can't.
you for a murder, which by the way, you went very dark very quickly with that. Just want to point that out. Oh shit, I need to stop. Okay, I don't need to. We're a little bit out, but you see what I mean by like this is the most annoying freaking area because like Corey. We had to come all the way up here from freaking Dillsboro. And then, I'm not gonna lie, we're just gonna quick travel up to Whittier and do Whittier. Like, I'm just gonna send this engine and this caboose back down to fucking, Dillsboro with the auto engineer, Corey. If that makes sense. Just gonna auto engineer this shit back down to Dillsboro. Because as much as y'all probably want to see the run from Dillsboro to, we're in Wilmot right now. We just did that run. I'm trying to get at least most of the switching done before we start on the D&D character, if that makes sense to you guys. I hope you guys are excited for D&D. That's coming up here in just a second. Or here in a little bit, not in a second. Clarify. Oh, there's it. Alright, Corey. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to hit the one
Yeah.
key. Just jump out of this locomotive. Hit the one key, get out of the locomotive, because I'm going to send it back down to Whittier once I'm done with dropping this set of cars off.
The one key?
Yeah, the one key is how you go to first person.
I've been in the first person.
Oh shit, okay. I didn't know you were in first person. Oh shit, this is not where I wanted to disconnect. Hold on. Oopsies, not paying attention to what I'm doing. This is how accidents happen. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do currently have it on sandbox mode, and the reason for that is I think $10,000 is a ridiculous price for this trackage down to Sylvia. Like, that's the only reason why I did
You
it.
gotta remember, this is what, 1980 something?
Like
Or
that.
18 something?
18 something. I don't know. No, it's diesel. So it's diesel, so it's not 18 something. It's like 1900s because Steam ruled during the night. You see what I mean? Steam ruled during the 1800s, so it's definitely not Steam. Definitely not that era. It's right around, as I saw somebody put in the fucking. Hold on. There was somebody in the community chat that I saw. Like, this is as some people like to say, Corey, this is like peak. Not a really correct way to phrase it, but like peak railroad terrorism, in the sense of like the railroads ruled in a lot of ways. Do you see what I mean by that?
Are you in the train, Adam?
No. That's auto engineered. That's an auto engineer. Feel free to ignore it. It's gonna fucking fly the fuck away. It's gonna go back down to Whittier, and it's gonna go into sit in the yard in Whittier, because, or not Whittier, Sylvia or Dillsborough, whatever the fuck that city is. Anyway.
So what's next before the D&D character?
What's next before the D&D? Well, you remember how to quick travel, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Control T. So scroll into Whittier.
Sylvia? Whittier?
Whittier, further up, and you're going to Control T to Whittier with your character. I'm also going to Control T.
I'm exactly at Whittier. Right at the building.
What the hell did I fucking quick travel to? There we go. Quick travel to where those locomotives, where the train is. There's a train sitting in Whittier, in the Whittier yard. Oopsies, I made a boo-boo.
No train here.
There's a train in Whittier, because it's right where I'm at. Whoa. I apologize for those of you who are watching. That was a very distorted view. Alright, this is unit 901 and 902. 900, right?
Yeah, there is no train at Whittier.
Yes,
Whittier. No train here.
That's because where you're at, Corey, there's not a train. You're up by the station, I'm down by the yard. West Whittier. If you look on the map, you'll see a whole bunch of locomotives. You'll see a 1200. You'll see... yeah. Now this train... No, I'm not working on this train. I'm moving these locos out of the way. Moving the locomotives out of the way. Auto engineering your locomotion move. I don't need those locomotives right now, so I'm getting them off the train. Those locomotives, Corey, those were the ones that were down in Sylvia. Those were the ones that pulled the entire train to this point. Once I get to Whittier, I usually switch over to Unit 1200 to do some switching here. And then the only thing that's going to go further down the line are these two cars right here, Corey. I don't know if... So, Corey, go ahead and press the tab button in your game. Just so...
Hold on, I'm in the bathroom blowing my nose. Damn allergies. Yeah, hit tab.
Okay, so do you see all those little things? I think I've explained Wables to you before, but so do you see how? I want to point something out. Do you see how there's different colors of the Wables? So you have the green, and then you have the
one's green.
The burgundy is burgundy or beige, whatever you want to call it. So the reason for that, Corey, is each color is color coded to a specific area of the map. So like Sylvia is specifically red. So like anytime you see a red Wable, that's a Sylvia, right? Pretty much everything. Alright, where are we? No, this is not the right unit, not the one I want to do. Yeah, 1200. don't want this to be a multiple unit, and I don't... Shut up, alarm. Already awake. Manual, alright. So, we're gonna hit 1. Do you see that that little yard locomotive over here? That's what I'm getting into, by the way.
Where?
Right over here, you're going
on the
over.
other side with the people car?
No. I call it a stub locomotive because it looks funny.
Is it 12? Is it 12?
1200, yes.
Yes.
1200 is the loco I'm in. So, I'll explain something to you, Corey. So the way I have the numbering system set up, anything with a 12 in front of it is going to be a shunter locomotive. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
anything with a 12 is always going to be a yard locomotive. In other words, these locomotives aren't really mainline locomotives. Anything with a 9 in front of it will be a long haul, is a mainline locomotive. Does that make sense?
I guess.
So, like, the way I've got the railroad set up is the number is how you tell the difference between the difference in locomotive trips. We are clear. Forward.
I gotta see if there's any allergy medicine in the cabinet. Ugh.
Why are my brakes not working? Son of a bitch. I hit the wrong button. Whoopsies. Did it again. Alright.
Yeah, that won't work.
Alright. A little quick little maneuver I gotta do here. I gotta pull these first cars off. Move these guys over a track. Whoops, wrong button. My bad.
Let's hope what I take will help me with sneezing and runny noses. Because, it's fucking bullshit.
Dude, I hate allergies. I get allergies during the month of May. Specifically, whatever is in the air where we live in the month of May, Corey, causes me to have allergies. I don't understand what it is. It's specifically the month of May. It started literally the fucking morning. The morning of my birthday, the allergies started. I was like, son of a bitch. So I've literally been hiding inside like a hobbit all day long. Because I'm like, I'm not going outside. I'm not opening a window. I've straight up told my mom to close all the windows. I'm like, dude, I'm not putting up with my allergies on my birthday. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I wish I have money to order Benadryl.
Benadryl puts you to sleep. Aleve or...
I was gonna take one, so it wouldn't.
Aleve or Advil work great for me. The Advil allergy. It's
It puts
usually
you
what I
to
use.
sleep. One just helps alleviate.
I use the Aleve allergy. It's usually what I use. It works really well. That's at least what I use for my allergies is Aleve allergy. Relief.
So how are you doing today? Besides allergies.
Pretty good. Hasn't been too bad. I woke up probably about 10, 11-ish. Was like, I guess I better start getting up and getting ready for the noon start time, so. Actually,
I'm not sure if Trump spent $1 million on his birthday or $1 million on the Army's
hey,
birthday.
Corey, real fucking quick right here. No fucking politics on this channel. So,
I just
silence
you know,
that comment right
why?
now. I don't want to, yeah, no. No politics on the channel, Corey.
if it's,
That's straight up
Well,
red
okay, but
flag.
the Corey
Just
is
shut
serious.
up.
no.
Shut up. If you're not gonna stop, I'm just gonna start telling you to shut up. I'm not trying to be rude.
Jeff Dunham.
Now, see, bringing up Jeff Dunham, I don't care. But that other topic, shush. Oops, I honked 3 times. It was supposed to be 2 for a forward maneuver. Whoopsies. I promise I know the rules.
You killed everyone. Everyone dies.
Everyone dies. Sounds like the story of my love life. Every relationship just dies immediately. It's death. They say
Yeah,
till
same
death
here,
do
bro.
us part,
Same
but
here.
like, I don't know how. I'm just gonna stop. Sorry, that's a really. I was gonna make a really horrible joke. I'm gonna pump the brakes on that one. I need Jesus. Shit.
No, we need 6 tons of booze.
6 tons of booze?
Yes.
Where's the fucking rum, bro?
That counts as booze.
Exactly. Where's the rum?
In the negative, since I don't have shit. You'll get rum.
Ugh. I literally could have bought rum yesterday. I decided not to buy rum. I literally decided, you know what, I was still like, I want whiskey for the birthday. I'm not gonna lie, this Jack Gentleman's whiskey is a really great, smooth whiskey, Corey. Like, oops, I hit the brakes too hard. Alright, not gonna lie, I gotta pee again. I've been drinking a lot of freaking Mountain Dew this morning. Alright, actually. So here's what we're gonna do, y'all. We got D&D, I think, 4 something. Will be our next task for the day. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go get myself something to eat. And then we will be back live with Railroader. After that, we'll do all the switching here in Whittier at that point, and then after we're done with that, we will start creating the D&D characters. So I hope you guys are enjoying nearly 3-ish hours of content so far. It's gonna be insane. I don't plan on ending this stream until probably about 11:30 or midnight. So we're talking almost nearly full 12 hours live. So with that being said, I'm gonna go grab me some food, use the bathroom, get myself ready for D&D as well. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. As usual, if you like the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I go live more often than I upload videos. That's about to change, however. I'm going to be getting a lot more video content. So if you want to know when I'm live or I upload a video, go ahead and hit that fucking subscribe button. Hit that little notification bell. And you will get updates. And you will get to see whenever I'm live. But as of right now, we will be right back. Corey and I are going to go take a quick break from being live. And we will see you guys in about 30 minutes. Ish. I don't think it's actually going to take 30 minutes. Probably 10-20 minutes. We're going to eat, come back, and we'll be right back.